Welcome back. We're on 1943 mid mission 1. The last video we had just set everything in place, and I actually went ahead and did my turn 1. I put my 4 expert fighters on nose low. I put my bombers that have the rockets and the bombs on the oblique or the flank low. And now we are at the escort phase. So I rolled a 4. So 3 forward and 2 below trailing. So now I'm going to roll for the forward. I rolled a 5. So these ones appear at nose level. So he appears there. And then this one is a 10, which means he goes to above trailing, and that is not fun. Okay, that is not a good one. All right, so that is the end of the first round. I do have markers on the board, but the elements, there's not enough to roll for cohesion, and so we move to turn 2. In turn 2, so my plan was I was going to go to mid, so they screwed up my plan. So now it says I can go to tail low for 0 or flank any for 0. So I'm thinking that escort ruined my day. I definitely need to leave. I can't stay. I guess we're going to approach nose low. So we're going to go in for the approach. I did not want to do that this round. I wanted to wait. And then my bombers here are going to go high to drop their bombs, and my rocket guys are going to go mid to shoot their rockets. Again, I don't know if that's a smart move either, but that's what we're going to do. And now we get to the escort phase. This is my biggest problem. I need to roll low. I rolled a 4. I think that's going to work. He goes to the return box, tail high. So he is there, ready to intercept me, but I'm going to not be there next turn. And then we go to this one. I rolled a 3. He goes to above trailing, not good. And then 4 is tail low. Look at that. Okay, so this is a problem. These guys here, if I stay and shoot my rockets, he will intercept them. So I have to do something about them. And that's an issue. So, dang escorts. Okay, those are creating problems for me already. Now we are in the attack phase. So my attack is going to do 2 guys here. 1 guy here and 1 guy there. All right. I do have to do a collision check. I'm going to do determined. I wanted to go to the tail, but the tail is heavily covered. So I'm going to have them all of them, doesn't matter which one, they're going to dive roll in this direction towards this flank, 8 to 10 o'clock. So that's what we're going to do. I have to do a collision check, and this is where I need to pray and just hope. Heller is the one that will be doing the check, the one that has the bomb. And what do we get? Thank the heavens. No impact. All right, so that goes there. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards from the nose I'm going to draw. Now they're all coming in low, and we're going to start with the guy with the cannon there. And that reminds me, I wanted to position him here and Adamite there. Schwarm and Rote. We get both of those. We do not get position. Okay. Now, why did I need to change my mind? This guy has the ability that he's an expert, and I know I've explained this before, but he's an expert with that ability to get an automatic hit. So I want to get an automatic hit with him and then use the swarm with one of the other guys. That's the idea. So we're going to do Adamite. I'm pretty darn sure we're going to do an automatic hit, but let's see what we get. We got a 1. The idea is I'm going to take this guy out first, get a -1 here, so that way these two guys have a lower threat level or lethality level. So here we go. We have a 1. We're coming in low, determined, so he takes a hit. Okay, I'm going to use my rot bonus to avoid that hit. And then, of course, his bonus gives us a hit. And so I'm going to draw 2 tokens because he has a cannon. And let's see what we do. We have fuselage and then the engine. That's a 0 and that's a 1. Since this is not that much better, I'm going for the chance to roll. So let's get a 6. Nope. Okay, that wasn't good. But we do get more markers on for our other check. So Heller is also there. So we're going to do Heller next. It's also a 1. Low. Determined. Heller takes a hit. Does 1 damage, but now has no ammo. Here's what's interesting. Heller has no ammo, but Heller is the one with the bomb. So even though Heller pretty much can't do anything for the rest of the mission, I can still send Heller up to do some bombing. That part is awesome. Okay, so the hit. Let's deal with the hit first. Heller is going to use luck. We're going to cross everything out because I don't want to confuse which mission was which for which campaign. So everything gets crossed out. Now we go to Heller. Mission 1. Luck. Okay, Heller did do damage. So I don't have cannons, so I'm just drawing 1 token. And I drew fuselage, which is a 9. Didn't roll it, but as you can see, I did 2 more damage, so that bomber has 3 total damage. Unfortunately, the other 2 guys aren't going to get the benefit of a lower number. So, you know what I could have done? I could have used my swarm. I didn't even, the rules aren't very clear on this, but I think that once I resolve a damage, the swarm, I don't think I get to resolve the damage and then decide to use swarm. I don't think the rules say one way or the other, but I'm thinking that that's a little cheaty. So if I would have made that decision before I revealed what it was, I may have done that, but I didn't. So I'm drawing, oh, never mind, I got my 2 cards here. So let's go down to Kremler, Mr. Lucky Man. He's a 2, coming in low. He does a hit with no ammo. So, unfortunately in his case, no ammo really stinks, but I am using swarm with him. So we're doing 3 hits with this guy. So, the first hit. I'm not even looking at the other side. I'm taking that. And it didn't happen. Okay, the next hit. And they're both 1 damage. Am I gonna not? Oh, come on. 3 hits should be plenty. There we go. That 4 is looking attractive. I know 2 damage is nice, but we're gonna do the 4. There we go. All right, this bomber is out. He has fallen. If I'm gonna be out of ammo, I might as well get my experience point before I go down. And that's what Oh, I'm sorry. It's not Heller. So I'm just going to give him one experience. It is the lucky guy, Kremler. Horseshoes, hand grenades, rabbit's feet. He's got it all. And then we earned 2 victory points for that. And 1 experience point. So well done. If you're going to be out of ammo, that's the way to go. So he is out of ammo. I am going to take his cannon away just so we don't have too many pieces sitting on top of him. And then last but not least, we have Bauer over there. He's coming in at a 2. Determined, low, and he takes a hit. So we will use luck for Bauer. Bauer tends to use his skills a lot. And I just realized we didn't do this, so he's going 1, 2. This one's going 1. That would be here. Bauer 1, 2 would be there. And then the other 2 guys were a 1 and a 1. So these 2 would have moved to here and here. Okay, 4 continuing fire cards coming out. The first one will be Mr. No Ammo here. It's a 1 because of that. Roll a die. Let's get an even. It's an odd. If odd, the fighter is hit. Dang it. May not cancel. What an awful hit. That is our lucky guy. Can he get lucky yet again? That is the $1 million question. Stay tuned. If he was really lucky, he would have just drawn an even. We would have done a damage to a bomber. Okay, next one is Bauer here. He is diving, not climbing, and nothing happens. So he returns. Now we're going to do Heller, the one with the bomb there. Did I say Heller's out of ammo too, right? Yes. So I need to put an out of ammo on Heller. He is diving. If an escort marker is in the below trailing station, it attacks this fighter. Dang it. Okay. Oh, nope, look. Nobody's in the below trailing station. So he returns successfully. Last but not least is Adamite. Adamite is in a 1, which is a hit. And Adamite has not used his ability. So mission 1, he used L, and then he used all of his skills, basically. This first mission, or round, which is fine. So you never know if he's even going to be here for the rest. Okay, that ends the round. Now we go to move. So we go to turn 3, and then we move. So here's the thing. These guys have it lucky. They're going up for high bombing, so they avoid him. So that's not an issue. These ones, though, have a problem. They want to shoot their rockets, but this guy is preventing them. So I'm going to spend a TP to go low over here. So tactical point drops to 2. I thought about doing an attack from the tail. I just don't like the idea because I'm adding +1 to their threat level, and I want them to use their rockets. I really, really do. And we got a lot of turns in this mission, so I'm going to just wait it out. So then we do return. So these 3 are going to come up to high. like so. And then this guy is going to recover, but not until we do escorts. So we have one escort here. I rolled a 9. He goes to below trailing. And then this escort here, I rolled a 5. He goes to the box with the least fighters. He goes to this box and fights him. Okay, so let's get out the... All right, he is a BF 109. He's up against a P38, and it's 2 P38, so it wasn't that many, but there's only one of him. He has a engine damage, which means that, and he also has a no ammo. So I have to subtract 1, 2 from his die roll. That's not fun. I rolled a 3. He's dead. And we can go through it here, but I was not higher than the escort. I did not have more. So on this chart here, I rolled a 3, and I have to subtract 2, so I got a 1. So that means we would be in a dogfight, but the X means that one of my fighters is destroyed. So there'd only be a dogfight if there was actually more than one there. So he's destroyed. So that damage marker doesn't matter. But here's the deal. This might still be okay because I need to roll here. So as long as I get a 6 or better, I'm in great shape. And I rolled a 1. Oh my goodness, I rolled a 1. Kremler. 1943 early, you had a horseshoe, a rabbit's foot, a 4-leaf clover. But this year, or this season, you didn't have it at all. You stuffed so much up in there that I think you got a little constipated, fella. Rest in peace. Kremler is out. That hurts because we just lost another expert. So next one will be Kit Kat. And drawing Panic. And I'm drawing another one, Erratic. There's Weigert down here. We are now getting a lot of green pilots. This is definitely getting harder. This, by the way, hold on a second. He goes to the dogfight box, and since he's by himself, he would just exit. It's not going to matter because we're basically done. We have to finish this turn out. We got to go to Blast and Flak, which is next, and we got some stuff to do there. But what I'm trying to get at is that with the turn limit, the escorts are going to exit next turn. So next turn he exits anyways, but they're all going to exit next turn. So we lost Kremler. That's the part that stinks the most. Now we got these 4 bombers over here. They're dropping bombs, and these should be my Ju-88s. There's 3 of them. Yes. 3 of them. Okay, so they're gonna drop these bombs. We're gonna get out our flak chart. I am going to pick on which one? Let's target that one there since there's already one marker in that one. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 targets. All 3 bombs are gonna go after this group. I don't wanna go after a group that has fallen planes because the reasoning is, here, if I roll a number that gets me down in this quadrant, that plane's destroyed already, so I do no damage, at least here. Obviously this one would damage that one, but, and if you'll notice, there's not 4 planes on this one, so there's only 3. So if I hit this quadrant, I do no damage. If I hit this quadrant, I do no damage. So it's just less overall quadrants. So, okay, there's 3 of them. I'm gonna find my dice here. I only see 1, so we'll just use, oh, here's the other one. Okay, so remember, a 4 to 10 is good. I'm gonna roll 2 dice. 4 and 10, I'm good. 3rd die, I'm good. All 3 targets make it through. Yay, 100%. Love me some JU-88s. So now let's see if we survive this. So, seven and 5, that is good. I think it's good. The black 7 is there. So that would be a detonation here. And then the 5 is 1 damage. So we have 1 damage. So there's 1 bomber next to that spot. And we get a wing. So let's roll for the wing. I rolled a 9. That is a destroyed. So it is not a fallen, it is a destroyed. That is huge. The reason that's huge is if I had a pilot, I would have gotten 2 experience points for that. But this was a JU-88. I don't get that, but I get 2 victory points, first of all, because it's an inbound mission, but I get 2 experience points instead of 1 on there. So that was fantastic. Okay, already the bombs are going better. Let's go for the next one. All right, I rolled a 5 and a 4. That's not good. You'll see why. First of all, the 5 is way the F over there, and the 4 is no damage. But the one good news is it counts as a towards the element. The problem is, once again, if you look really closely to the lines, it's out of the element. Dang it. The element ends here. So it's just worthless. So I'll take it off. Let's do the last one. 8 and 1. The 8 was perfect. The 1 was abysmal. The 1 was abysmal. But we have a detonation, but we did no damage to him. So unfortunate, very unfortunate there. And now we do cohesion checks. So these bombs are out of the mission. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not enough. I needed to get a 4. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I rolled a 2. So we have a loose element, but these 2 go away. So that makes them our next prime target. Okay, we end the turn. This goes to a 4. The escorts exit. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5, 6. I know there's one over here. There's one more somewhere. Oh, right here. 7. Okay, so we are in move for this turn, and there's a lot of movement to happen. I moved these guys here because they can go to any tail for 0, so they can get right where they need to be, level. And then over here, this says they can go to any high position for 0. So they're gonna go high tail. They're getting ready to use their cannons. And then this one can go to any position, to any tail position. So he's gonna go high. He's gonna set up, he has no ammo, but he still has his bomb. And then we have these two. They can go to any tail position, and they're gonna go level tail, like so. So that's everything for this turn. Well, now we do cohesion. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing. Here we have 3. Nothing. Okay. I know I've said that I had a rule where if they pass this check, this gets better. That is true, but it never gets any better than loose. Once you go loose, it never goes back to... There's no situation where this comes back off the board. That's the best they can hope for now. Okay, turn 5. All right, we're going to attack with these two. This is going to move up and drop bombs, and they're moving here. So we have all of our auxiliary bombers there, the BF-110s and the JU-88s. We have my out of ammo guy with a bomb up there, and then our 2 remaining fighters, expert fighters, are there. Okay, this is going to be an interesting turn. So we are done, no escorts, we have recovery, now we do blast and flak. I think we get to do this in any order, so I'm going to start with my bomber way up there. He's my lowest probability guy. He is dropping a bomb. He is a BF-109, so he has the worst odds. And he succeeded that part. I forgot to say where I was targeting. Like I said, I want to avoid these situations. So I'm going to go here, this group. That's the group I'm targeting. And let's roll our 2 dice. The 5 is good. The 7 is better. So that's a 7. And a 5 is 1 hit. Oh my gosh. So if I paid attention, the 7 is here. And the 5 is a hit on that bomber right there. And it's a... Oh, let's get 2 experience points. Come on. Oh, no. Okay, but I did 1 damage. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, we are still in blast and flak, so now we go to the rockets. And we also have the cannons. The cannons aren't described here. Are they described anywhere? They're not. Okay. It's on this sheet here. Cannons allow, and then I'd have to go to page 25 to actually see what the cannon does. But if I remember correctly, I roll the 2 dice, and if the red is higher than the black, it hits. I'm pretty sure. And I definitely don't want to roll 1. Okay, so, but let's do the rockets first, since I already have everything out. The rockets are the same thing, except we get to skip this roll. So I have my 4 rockets. I'm gonna put them out of the game. We're gonna grab 4 targets. And all 4 are gonna be right here. We're gonna pick on these guys, maximize our stuff, and it's just rolling on the table here. 7 and 6, looking good. 7 is there, and a 6 is 1 hit. So there for 1 hit. I got a wing. So 2 damage. Let's do the next one. 8 and 7 is really good. A black 8 is up there. A 7 is 2 hits. So that's a detonation there. And now we get 2 hits on that bomber up there. The first one being an 8 check. And I hit. The other one was this. And this one would have been really nice even if you flipped it. But we got him. So that bomber is fallen. And oh, the pen moved. We get 2 more VP and 2 more experience points for the staff. The pilot is just a BF 109 or BF 110, so he doesn't do anything. But this is really good. We're doing fairly well here. And we still have 2 more to go. So let's see how these next 2 bombs go, or rockets. So we rolled a 9. I can tell you that that 4 is not good. Yeah, the 4 is no damage, but the 9 is a good spot. And then the last one, a 9 is excellent, and a 7. 7 is 2 damage. The red 9 is the same exact spot. So we had 2 detonations there. We get to do 2 damage. And I'm gonna pick this bomber right here. All right, the first damage is a 10. The second one is an automatic. Well, the automatic is just 2, unless I get a 10 here. This is another 2, so he has 4 damage on him. All right, the rockets went pretty well. I mean, these odds are still not necessarily great, but we defied the odds in our favor this time. Okay, now we do the cannons, and I have to go to page 25, because it's the only place I can find that's described what you do. And I know we just looked it up, but my memory's not that good. I just had a full work day today. Okay. It's this thing here. Select a fighter, roll 2 dice. If the red is higher than the black die, the bomber suffers a damage result. We draw 2 and select 1. So it's a cannon. We get to pick the rearmost bomber. That's fine. If the red die is not higher, it misses. If either die is a 1, or we roll doubles, in addition to the damage result, if any, we get no ammo. Okay? So basically we can do this over and over again every round until we get a no ammo result. I like that. I really do. I think these JU-88s are pretty interesting. I think the BF 110s with the rockets are also interesting, much more so than when they had bombs. But okay, so I have 3 of them. I have to shoot at the rearmost guy. So I can choose there, either of those 2 in the back, or either of these 2 here. And I think I want to, well, that one's already down. I sort of think I want to pick on these guys, but I'm actually going to pick on those guys up there. The one that's closest to us is who I'm targeting, and I'm going to target him over and over again until we get him, and then I'll target the last one. So the red die needs to be higher than the black. Don't roll any doubles, don't roll any 1s. The red die is higher than the black, and we get to draw 2 damage markers and pick 1. All right, so here's what we got. We got the engine and the wing. The wing would be 2 damage, the engine would be 0. Ooh. We get 2 victory points if I succeed, so let's do it. Nope. All right, so I put a 0 on up there. Okay, next Ju-88. Ooh, red is higher than black. Da-ding, da-ding. We did it again. Well done. All right, I have a wing or an engine. The engine is a 0, the wing is a 2. I don't like my chances of getting an engine hit. So I'm gonna go for broke. I wanna get some damage on him. So let's do that. And if I roll an 8 or a 9, then you can tell me I'm dumb. I didn't, so the decision didn't matter. This was the better outcome. So he did 2 damage there. We now have 2 markers on him. So now I'm going to the third and final Ju-88. I'm actually going to switch to the other guy because I want to use cohesion checks to my advantage. So obviously this is assuming I'm going to hit. And this time I did not hit. But the good news is I did not roll doubles and I did not roll any 1s. So it's just a miss. I will take that. So all 3 Ju-88s still have their cannons and are still raring to go. That was all blast and flak. Now we go to cohesion. Here we have 4. I rolled an 8. Up here we have 3. I rolled a 1. This drops to kaput. Here we have 3. Nothing happens. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, these are now loose. And then all of these detonations go away. So those rockets, they're nice because they create a lot of cohesion check failures. Excuse me. So we are here. I have to do an attack. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go after these 2 guys, especially that one there. That is a 1 because of the loose formation. And this 4 becomes a 3 and a 2 for that. Over there, nope, don't like those. These guys are looking like nice targets too, but there's high numbers there. I'm gonna go up to the nose and get them next time. So let's come in. I'm gonna go and do that. Are either of these Bauer? Adamite. Adamite used his luck already, so we're gonna switch them. All right, we're coming in level from the tail. Do I want to do evasive? Yes, I'm going to do evasive for both of them. So let's do this. 2 of them coming in from the tail. They are level. We're going to do Adamite first. He is, this is a 1. Oh, and then they're going straight through to the nose. He's going to climb. He's going to dive. Okay. So we have a 1, level, evasive. Well, here's the good news. I would have done 2 hits, but I would have been out of ammo. So I still get to do 1 hit, which I'm very happy with. And since I have a cannon, I'm going to draw 2. And that one's worth 1 damage. That one's worth 0. This is not that much better. We'll at least take a chance. Almost. We get another one out there. At least got another marker on there. And that was a good one. And then we do this guy here. He's at a 4.32. So he's coming in 2 evasive level. He does a hit and he has an R. This is an interesting one. Let's resolve the hit first. The hit could be a 0 or a 3. The 3 would be a 9 check against the wing and then the engine. Ooh. I am going to, there's already 4 damage on that bomber. I'm going to choose this one. I know this one's tempting, and I usually always go with that, but, oh, look at that. I got it anyways. Dang it. I was hoping to destroy it. Like, I'm disappointed, but the destroy would have gotten me more experience points. So I got it. This little R, we don't see that very often, but the R, come back to here, R means we're riding the tail. So riding the tail means I get to either attack a second time. So my plan was to put the 3 damage on here and get him to 7 damage, and then attack again, and then destroy him outright. That was the plan. But now, since he's fallen, I can I have the option of returning to the tail, and I think I can return anywhere to the tail. Let's check that. Oh no, yeah, I can return anywhere to tail because I'm returning. And I was evasive, so I think I have to do an evasive return to the tail. So we're gonna do that. So he doesn't have to do a continuing fire check. So that part's good. And the other good part is, which one is that? That's Bauer. Bauer got another experience point. And then we get another experience point for the staff. So that's 7 experiences on top of the 15 that's already, I'm sorry, no. We get 2 victory points. The 6 experience points is on top of the 15. We have a lot right now. We're doing great. So we got some tail results. Just making sure I don't have these accidentally mixed up. Okay, 1 continuing fire card. We're at a 1. We're evasive. We are climbing. And since we're climbing, we add +2. If climbing or climb rolling, break away to the tail position. And unfortunately, I have to add 2 to this, so I'm up to a 3, so that's a hit. Dang it. And this is the guy I I'm evasive. I'm evasive. So yes. He had no ability. His luck ability was already used. So I do have to break away to the tail position though, instead of the nose. So it is an evasive return up high. Flip him over, put that there. Turn 6. Okay, we are on move. I have 4 BF-110s there. I can do some level approach attacks from the rear. I'm at risk of losing them if I do. I don't know what to do. Yeah, let's go big or go home. We're gonna attack. They're gonna stay there and use their cannons because they are awesome. I'm loving the Ju-88s. Then these guys return. This guy is out of ammo and no longer has the bomb. So I can use him to do things like he can help contribute to Swarm, and he can be the guy that does the collision check. Who is that? That's Heller. Heller has already used his luck ability. So we're gonna exit and go home. I don't want to lose any more experts. So he's done. Okay, now we get to the more interesting phase. Blast and flak. So we're going to do JU-88s, and I'm going to target this guy first. I got a higher number. Ding ding, it's a hit. All right, first one, second one. Oh, that's a 4 with an 8 wing and a 10 wing. Oh, this is just better all around. All right, so I just did 4 damage to him. Next bomber is going to do the same guy. Right there, see that 1? I'm out of ammo. So one of the cannons is gone. Well, he has the cannon, but he's out of ammo. So I'm just going to set him aside. And we do the last bomber. Red's not higher than black, so he missed. So now we do cohesion checks. Starting here. Oop, it happened. Those guys are loose. Going here. That's a 3. Okay, so since he passed the test, this improves. That was the rule I was doing wrong before. So had he failed, really good things would have happened for us, but that didn't happen. Now we're going here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Passed. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I rolled a 5. I need to get lower than a 5, so he survived, or that's fine. Okay, so nothing happens there. Now we do the attack. I think I want to finish this one off, especially since that is only a 2. So we're going to come in 4 fighters, all determined. And so we're going to do a collision check. They're all determined, and they're going to go to this flank over here. They're going to roll. They're going to roll dive to this way. Okay, cohesion check, collision check. Here we come. There it is. No impact. Okay. So now I'm coming in level tail, determined, against this bomber. 1, 2, 3, 4. This still might be a dumb decision, but we'll find out. First one, remember, it's a 2. So this is a 2, and that's a -1, but they have a +1 on them. So it's a 2, level, determined, so he's out of ammo. Get an out of ammo token for him. But he did hit. So we got a wing hit. Nothing happened. It's a 2. Like so. Okay, the next guy. 2, level. He takes a hit and does a hit. Oh, I forgot. I have Swarm, and I have this bonus. So I'm going to use this bonus right now to prevent the hit. And I'm going to use the Swarm to do 3 hits. There's no reason why I should keep risking so much. So I just drew 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow, none of them are dice rolls. So 1, 1, and 1. Boy, that was so 2, 3, 4, 5. I did not destroy them. Okay, so we are now on the 3rd one. So this one's done. Okay, it's still a 2. It's level. I take a hit. It's not a good one. But I do hit him. The swarm is gone. And the hit is another 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then last but not least, same outcome. Let's draw the hit first for the fighter. Not good. And the hit for the bomber. 10 wing. Oh, I rolled a 9. A 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my gosh. Still didn't destroy him. Okay, now I need to draw 4 continuing fires. Go back. Okay, the first one, we're going to do the guy that's out of ammo. So there are a 2 still. He's determined, so he takes a hit. Not good. Not good. Okay, so he dove return there. He's done. Next, we'll do the one with the 8 damage on him. He's diving, changed to evasive mode, which he did. So he's here. Took no damage. Next is the one with the 7 damage. If diving, change to evasive mode. Done. And then the last one. We're not climbing, and he takes a damage. All 4 of them are getting damage from this. This is the part that's going to hurt, because I'm going to lose experience points and operational points for this. Yeah, those BF-110s aren't very helpful. And they didn't even destroy the bomber. That's what's crazy about that. I've never done so many hits on a bomber before. Ha, that's funny. Okay, that wraps up the attack phase. We move on to turn 7. For the move, there is nobody moving. For the return, these both are returning. And none of them move because we have to resolve their damage. So we're going to start with number 5 there. Oh, come on. Engine damage. I'm going to go with the number 6. Oh, he survived. I'm going to go with the number 7. That's a wing damage. And we're going to go with the number 8. He survived. All right, 2 out of 4 is not bad. Although the 5 is upsetting, but the other 2 made up for it. Okay, that Ju-88 is out of ammo. That one right there. And we're going to go ahead and just exit him. No point in keeping him out there. The only thing left is cohesion checks. This one's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I rolled a 4, so this goes to kaput. That's a 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Cohesion check happens after blast and flak. So we have 2 cannon shots there. We are going after that number 4 up there. So first one, 9, 7, hit. Wing and wing, 2 and 2. So that one's just better. Rolled a 10. It's destroyed. So we take this off. The bomber is destroyed. And we get 2 victory points and 2 more experience points for the staff, but not for the pilots. But that was huge. And now we go to the last one, or the other cannon guy, and we're going to try to hit the other one up there. The red number is lower than the black, so he misses. So now we do the cohesion check. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I don't even have to roll. This goes to kaput, which is very comical. So this goes away. Okay, turn 8. I'm basically, if I attack determined, I could possibly get one more attack at the nose, if and only if I don't take any damage at all with my guys, and I don't think that's very probable. So I'm going to move these guys up to level. I'm going to just set them up for the best attack possible. And then on the return side, these come up like that. This is gone. Okay, and then we have our 2 cannons. So I always have to hit the rearmost person, so it's going to be that one or this one. And I'm going for that one over there. So here we go. Red is lower, so the first one's a miss. Red is higher, so we got another hit. I might be hiring all of the Ju-88s next time. So we have an engine and a fuselage. I'm not goofing around anymore, although that 3 is nice. I'm going to go for the engine. Let's do it. And there it is, it's done. So we have a fallen plane. That whole element's eliminated. And per the designer, it is kaput. And we get 2 more victory points and 1 more experience point. So we have 12 victory points just in this mission alone. Holy buckets. Okay, that was the flak attack. Now we do cohesion. So here we have 5. I rolled a 3. So this kaput causes this to fall. So we got a fallen bomber. That's another 2 victory points. And another experience point. Man, this is amazing. So we have 3 up there. Nothing. And there we have 1. Oh, that one we don't do anymore. And this one's a guaranteed. So that's why I didn't bother attacking him. So this one, all these markers go back in the box. And he's fallen. And we get another monster. 1, 2, and then 1. So we got 11 experience points and 15 victory points just in this mission. Holy. Okay. We are 2 turns away. 1 more turn. What should I do? Since I only have 1 more turn, I can set this guy up to do something. And then over here, it's So the question is what am I going to attack if I do attack? There's a nice juicy 1 here, so coming from this side is not so bad. I would prefer to maybe come from the nose, because this is a 4, which is now a 2. And I'm thinking I need to ignore these for now. I'm going to go after that or this. I know I only have one more. So I can go to any nose for 2 TP. So I'm going to send him to level nose and pay the 2 tactical points. And this one's going to return. And I might as well attack. I just don't know where. So that's a 2 for that plane. And then this is a 2 for this plane. Well, that one's actually destroyed, so it's a 2 for that plane. And all the other ones are just as bad. I mean, these are 3s. Coming in from the tail is not the best, because these groups here are still helping them. Sorry, I'm really struggling with what the right thing to do is. I think this one's going to fail its check. That kaput is not going to be kaput anymore, because there's only 3 markers there. So I'm going to come in for the kill there. And you know what? I don't want to do a collision check. So I might as well put my other one here. I'm just going to go after both of them. And I'm going to do evasive. Yes. They're both going to be evasive. They're both going to climb to the nose. I don't think it matters. The game ends next turn. But that's what they're going to do. They're going to both be evasive and climb to the nose. They're coming in level. And they're both at a 2. So 2 level, evasive. It's, if I don't mention anybody, it's always the leftmost guy. So it's this one. And I hit. So I'm going to draw 2 tokens, because he has a cannon, a fuselage, and a wing. Oh, we're doing the fuselage. Okay, 2 damage on him. And I drew the wrong one. This is a nose attack. My apologies. Let me put these back. I'm going to discard that one. This is a tail attack at 2 level. Nothing happened. If he was determined, he would have hit. Then we go to the other one. 2 level. He takes a hit, but he rides the tail. And this is Bauer. Bauer used his luck. So his luck's all gone. That is a very bad hit. And with the ride the tail, he's going to do it. Attack again. Oh, hold on, I did the wrong one. He's evasive. Never mind, never mind, never mind. No hit. Let's apply some damage. I'm pretty sure I'm taking that 4. Come on. Yes. All right. We got another one. This one's fallen. And Bauer gets an experience point. He's up to 5. I'm going to cross it all out. And he's going to get that. And, oh, Okay, so what do we got here? 2 more and 1 more. Such amazing results. Okay, continuing fire. This one's a 2. They are climbing, so nothing happens. That one, he's evasive, so nothing happens. So they're both evasive, so they're just returning here. They're pretty much out of the mission. There's nothing else they can do. Because we are... Oh, hold on. Did I screw up? Oh, come on. And I don't remember what I rolled. Map 3 outbound is page 17. I rolled 10. Oh, I've been playing the entire game with the wrong marker, haven't I? This is the fight limit. That's our turn. I just realized it and it confused me. Apologies there. Okay, so I'm pretty sure. So now we're on our very last turn. Very last turn of the mission. We do a move. I can do an approach and an approach. And then my flak attack. Just like the YouTube video, Sergeant Major Slack, Mr. Slack Attack. Okay, yeah, we're gonna just keep using the cannons. Those cannons are beautiful. We've hit all the rear planes, so the next set of rear planes are these ones. So we're gonna go after this guy right here with the cannons. Red is not higher. Next one. Red is higher. He's out of ammo, but who cares? It's the last turn. So we're gonna draw 2, and we definitely need to destroy it. So I'm gonna go with that. I don't care what that is. Funny enough, this one was better anyways. Need a 9. Nope. I don't think anything's gonna happen with that one. And we do cohesion. That's the only one up there. There's 4 of them. And I rolled a 9, so nothing happens. Everything else is kaput. No, I take it back. There's one here. There's only 3. So this improves to loose. Okay, and now we come in. It's like this oblique guy here has no great angles unless we pick on a plane that's out here in no man's land that we didn't even touch. That one there has some nice juicy targets. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come in here low. We're gonna come in here level. So that means we would get position because I'm gonna make them both evasive. And let's see what we do. All right, for the oblique, we're coming in low. It's a 4, actually it's a 5. Excuse me. 5, 4, 3, 2, but a +1 because of him. So it's a 3. Coming in low, evasive. Man, I should have just been direct. He takes a hit. What kind of nonsense is that? A very bad hit. And that was no good. So now we have the nose level. Nose level is a 2. -2 would be 0, and then he adds a +1. So 1, level. He takes a damage and he moves 2. 1, 2. The other one moved 1. I know I didn't say which way they were going, so I'm just going to assume they were going to go straight through. And they're both climbing. And we get a hit. So all I did was make it so I'm going to lose more experience points. All right, and then we draw 2 continuing fire. Those 2 BF-110s didn't help me one bit. I thought maybe, just maybe, I could squeeze out another. The first one is the leftmost because I didn't clarify. It is a 2. Evasive. He takes a hit. And then the last one is a 2 evasive. He is climbing, and I don't care if we exit. That's fine. All right, the mission is over, but per the rules, you always have to resolve your damage. So let's roll for the 5. I got rid of that. I would have liked that for the 9. Let's see if I can do it again. Nope. That's an elevator. So he goes onto the elevator. This one's a 3. I barely rolled better, but it was good enough. He makes it home. Only one of the 4. Everybody else makes it home. And we put our cannons away. These 2 come back victorious. All in all, folks, I know this was an hour-long video, but this was an amazing run. We got 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18 victory points just in that. So 18 VP. And then we got 5, 10. We're at 12 experience points, but it's not over yet. We may lose some here. So I'll clean up after I hit pause on the video. So let's roll for this guy up here. I rolled a 4. That's not good. He's a BF-110. He crashes. So that's 1. This one rolled a 9. A BF-110 and a 9 lands. So that's good news. And then the last one, I rolled a 7. That lands for a BF-110. Excellent. So one of them was destroyed. I will take that, considering the odds. So we get -1 OP. And 1 experience point's gone. So I ended up with 11. So that looks like a -10. But -1 OP. And then plus 11 XP. So I have a lot of experience points. 15, 20, 26 experience points. Let's start spending some, huh? Hey, thanks for watching. This was actually a very exciting map and mission. The fact that it was an inbound and the escorts left early and I rolled high and had a lot of turns in my mission, that was the key. With the escorts gone, I had all these turns to just pummel these guys. And I get 2 victory points instead of 1. Normally you only get 1. And those Ju-88s with the cannons were responsible for at least 2 of them. So that's 4 victory points. I think they even took out a 3rd. And then the BF-110s did help take this one down. And I had to spend an OP and an experience point for it, but that wasn't bad. And even all these up here, we were able to mess them up with the few fighters we had. Anyways, thank you for watching. That was a lot of fun. Appreciate it. Over and out.